Have you ever heard of a power that could ignite the mind of a poet, heal a wounded heart, and reveal glimpses of the future all at once? Long before written history, in the Emerald Hills of ancient Ireland, such a power existed, embodied by a goddess named Brigid. She was the heart of Celtic spirituality, a beacon of inspiration, prophecy, and poetry, a figure of wisdom, creativity, and life-giving fire. To the ancient Celts, Brigid was more than just a deity. She was a living flame. She could stir the courage of a warrior on the battlefield, whisper verses into the ear of a bard, and grant clarity to those lost in uncertainty. As the daughter of the Dagda, chief of the mythical Tuatha Dé Danann, Brigid held a unique threefold power. First, the fire of inspiration. Her sacred flame symbolized life, creativity, and eternal light. Second, the gift of healing. She was believed to mend not just the body, but the soul and spirit. And third, the soul of poetry. She was the ultimate muse for storytellers, the source of all great verses and tales. Her followers would gather at sacred wells and ancient groves, leaving offerings and prayers to seek her blessings. Druids, priests, and common folk alike all turned to her for guidance, especially when they needed to navigate the mysteries of the future or find deeper meaning in their lives. Through prophecy, Brigid's wisdom flowed. She didn't shout warnings from the heavens. Her visions were subtle, woven into dreams, the rustle of leaves, or the rhythm of a poem. She could reveal hidden truths, inspire groundbreaking ideas, or gently warn of dangers ahead. The peak of her celebration was Imbolc, a festival heralding the first signs of spring. As the earth began to awaken, great bonfires were lit in her honor. Offerings of milk, bread, and newly written poetry were made to thank her for the returning light and life. It was during this time that people would weave her symbol, the Brigid's cross, from rushes. This simple, beautiful cross was a powerful emblem of protection, placed in homes to invite her blessings and safeguard the family within, representing the eternal cycle of the seasons. Brigid's role as a prophetess was deeply connected to her creative power. She didn't just predict the future, she inspired people to create it. The poets she guided wrote verses that captured profound truths, blending insight, wisdom, and guidance into single, powerful lines. Her influence was subtle but immense, shaping Celtic culture, faith, and storytelling for centuries. But as the world changed and Christianity arrived in Ireland, Brigid's story didn't end. It transformed. The beloved goddess was embraced as St. Brigid, a Christian saint whose life mirrored the goddess's own virtues. Stories of St. Brigid are filled with miracles, healing the sick, multiplying food, and guiding her community with divine foresight. Many of the old pagan traditions, like the weaving of the Brigid's cross and the celebration of Imbolc, were seamlessly integrated into Christian practice, ensuring her light would never be extinguished. Even today, Brigid remains a powerful bridge connecting worlds, the ancient and the modern, the pagan and the Christian, the divine and the human. Her legacy is woven into the fabric of Ireland. You can find it in poetry, art, and folklore. Her sacred wells still draw pilgrims seeking healing and insight, and her crosses still adorn countless homes. Her name lives on, a reminder that wisdom and inspiration are precious gifts. Brigid teaches us that creativity and foresight are two sides of the same coin. To be truly inspired is to touch a divine flame, and to see beyond the ordinary is to connect with the ancient wisdom of the past. She is a goddess, a saint, a muse, and a prophetess, the eternal flame of inspiration that burns within every poet, healer, and visionary. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into myth and history. If you enjoyed this story, leave a comment below and stay tuned for more interesting videos.